Import and export activities in Vietnam are growing excitingly. Preliminary statistics of the General Department of Customs show that the total import and export turnover of Vietnam to June 15, 2018 reaches the total value of export and imports at 204.72 billion US dollar, increasing by 13.2%, corresponding to 23.86 billion US dollars over the same period in 2017. Small and medium enterprises, especially those based on local and regional strength, are striving to bring Vietnam's products to the international market through various kinds of forms, including e-commerce transactions. Export Portal is a trading platform in the field of e-commerce to help businesses in Vietnam and around the world carry out export transactions at low cost. Sunstock Group is a bridge which introduces Export Portal to operate in Vietnam with the orientation to help Vietnamese enterprises import and export faster as well as more efficiently.
Tôi nhìn thấy ở Export Total một cái câu chuyện tương tự rằng là họ tạo ra một cái công nghệ, sử dụng cái công nghệ tiên tiến, công nghệ 4.0 blockchain, nhưng lại trọng tâm chú trọng vào các doanh nghiệp vừa và nhỏ được cung cấp sản phẩm để cho toàn cầu. Và khi nhìn thấy một cái điểm chung về chiến lược thì sự kết hợp giữa hai doanh nghiệp gần như mang tính tất yếu.
Over a long period of trial run since 2011 and officially launched in early 2018 in Vietnam, Export Portal now has thousands of businesses in the world and more than 500 enterprises in Vietnam registered as member on the Import and Export Network. Hello and welcome everyone to Sharing Vietnam on VTC10 NetViet channel. Since launching, Export Portal has assisted enterprises in the world and also in Vietnam to export more effectively and reach more customers. Today we are going to have a talk with Miss Alice Pinu. She is the CEO of ExportPortal.com to know more about its business and activities in supporting enterprises in Vietnam. Thank you, Miss Ali, for joining our program today. The very first question we would like to ask you that, can you explain that how does Export Portal work?
We have done a very good job in acquiring thousands and thousands of businesses globally. In Vietnam, we officially opened our activity this April when we came for the first time, and since then we registered I believe almost 500 companies since April. We're very glad to be here and to be able to help small and medium-sized enterprises to go global. Export Portal is not another e-commerce website. We are the entity that takes a small and medium-sized company and shows them how to process a export or import transaction from the beginning to the end, and not only shows that to them, but gives them the necessary tools to market the product, to find the buyer, to process the payment, to process the logistics, to go through the custom clearance, to deliver the item to the destination, and that is all securely backed up through the blockchain technology. And there is nothing like that on the market, and this is the main challenge of a small and medium-sized enterprise. They have the fear of entering new markets. What we do is we are holding their hand through the entire process and minimize the cost and the fear and obviously the time of processing the transaction.
Can you please tell about the difficulties and also the challenges you have encountered during the time you are operating here?
Our model of business is to verify all the enterprises that register with us. And currently our challenge is to go through that very detailed process of verification. So we have to collaborate with agencies on the ground to be able to sometimes check on whether the business is legit and how many years the business have been registered for and who are the owners of the business. Vietnam is one of those countries, and this is the biggest and main challenge, is to educate small and medium-sized enterprises who we are, because we are not just another e-commerce platform. We are a blockchain-oriented company that helps or holds the hand of a small and medium-sized business from the beginning of export or import transaction to the end.
Can you tell us that what support do you receive during the time you were working here?
At this time, we have found our brand ambassador, who is the Sun Star Group Corporation in Vietnam, and that's already a huge support because they understand the Vietnam market, and they also have the same goals as we do to help small and medium-sized enterprises to succeed. And next step will be getting government, with the help of Sunstar Group, getting government agencies and agencies that support small and medium-sized enterprises to make those businesses aware of our existence and support us in registering them with us and support us in increasing the amount of products going outside this country to the rest of the world.
With the support from the Ministry of Industry and Trade and other departments, recently the discussion supporting Vietnamese enterprises export directly through export portal was held. The goal of the discussion is to provide opportunities for Vietnamese SMEs to learn more about this e-commerce platform.
Because I only had 1 day so far, and I spent it in. But then it took me about 3 to 4 weeks to find.
The seminar attracted a large number of representatives of enterprises from various production and service sectors. Dozens of situations as well as questions asked by businesses for export portal show that many Vietnamese businesses are interested and export-oriented to the world market.
Hiện tại thì là doanh nghiệp của tôi đang chỉ tiêu thụ nội địa và nắm bắt được cái thông tin về hỗ trợ chương trình hỗ trợ xuất khẩu thì cũng bắt đầu tìm kiếm thông tin để nắm bắt để thực hiện chiến lược xuất khẩu của doanh nghiệp. Thì qua cái sàn này thì nó cũng có một chút về tính đảm bảo về minh bạch này, đảm bảo an toàn cho người bán, và mình cũng là cái đơn vị mới bắt đầu làm xuất khẩu thì mình cũng cần cái mức độ an toàn như thế cho doanh nghiệp để đảm bảo là mình xuất được hàng và mình nhận được cái khoản tiền thanh toán.
Thì mình cảm thấy cái chương trình này nó rất là hay, nó hỗ trợ cho các doanh nghiệp nhỏ, vừa và nhỏ để có thể xuất khẩu hàng hóa sang Mỹ. Thì qua một con đường ngắn nhất đó là cái con đường của thương mại điện tử. Mình sẽ có định hướng là gặp bên chủ sở hữu của cái trang web này để tiến hành làm việc với họ để xúc tiến một quá trình để xuất khẩu đi Mỹ.
Hôm nay thì là người bạn của tôi là đã giới thiệu tôi đến đây và tôi thấy rất là tuyệt vời vì chúng tôi đang tìm cái giải pháp mà để phù hợp cho doanh nghiệp SME để tiết kiệm kinh phí để có thể là tìm hiểu được cái sản phẩm phù hợp với thị trường quốc tế có thể xuất khẩu. Ở đây thì chúng tôi sau khi tìm hiểu tôi được biết ở đây là một cái sản phẩm mà họ đã phải xây dựng rất lâu trong vòng 8 năm để ra một cái sản phẩm toàn diện có thể tư vấn cho bạn là về mặt pháp lý, về mặt thị trường và toàn bộ quy trình để bạn có thể xuất khẩu sản phẩm sang Mỹ và các quốc gia trên thế giới.
Through the exchange with experts, businesses have partly solved the frequently asked questions, such as how Vietnamese businesses can secure transaction information, find customers, logistics services, and deliver products to the customers, as well as the way to find the source of imported products from other suppliers in the world. So we want to know that how does customers, especially the buyer and the seller, respond to your work?
I believe we are a portal that makes people discover also what other products are there, because normally small and medium-sized companies, they are hidden gems of a country, right? Those handmade items that are very rare, and you have to really come to this country to find them. We are giving them a way of going global and be discovered. And this is how our customers are seeing that. And also with the security of them knowing that these enterprises are real and those products will finally get to the destination without fear of getting a counterfeit or not getting the product. With our system, they A, discover the product, B, know that they will get the product to their door. And that's what makes Export Portal unique as well.
To you, what are the most important key factors that Vietnamese enterprises have to pay attention to when they want to expand the exporting activities through the export portal?
First of all, having a quality product that will go globally and satisfy the global customer. But second of all is to know how to say a story about that product. And the global customer is expecting to understand and know where the product is coming from. And we have a good example today. We just been to Mai Chau to visit the manufacturing of the bamboo that is part of the Sunstar Group. And we have seen a wonderful story there, a story where we saw that it's not only about the bamboo product, a cutting board. It's not only about a cutting board. It's about the entire village behind it, because they produce that bamboo board by helping minimum 500 families to put food on their tables. And that is what Export Portal is at the end of the day, is a portal of allowing a small and medium-sized enterprise to promote their product, and not only the product, the story of their place, the story of how the product comes alive and how many people behind the scenes are working on that product. And not every business is a marketer, especially on the global market. It's very hard to reach out to the audience. And by us as Export Portal telling their story to the world and allowing them go globally with that product is just wonderful.
So what do you think Vietnamese enterprises have to do to raise their competitiveness and also exporting quality?
I believe, again, improve the quality of the product. That's very important, because the global customer is looking forward for new products, authentic products, and that come from a verifiable source that we already incorporate within our portal, and continue the education of small and medium-sized enterprises, because this is what it is to think locally and go globally. And this means improving quality and improving education of small and medium-sized enterprises on how to outreach globally through a portal such as ours.
Thank you for all your sharing today, Ms. Ali. We do hope that Export Portal has more successful projects in Vietnam, as well as have Vietnamese enterprises to raise their competitiveness in the international market. That is the end of our program today. If you have any comment or questions, please email us through sharingvietnam@netvietv.net. Thank you and see you next time.